Now, out of the blue, nobody planned this in advance. No political party organized this. No group of academics at a university department got together and said, hey, let's do Occupy Chicago. From a grassroots movement, it just emerged. A new tactic, which is not to plan something, hold the event, and then go home, but occupy and demand public attention be directed on the fundamental issues of social injustice in America. Now, I don't think anybody was prepared for something like that.
I believe that money is playing a bigger and bigger role in our politics, and it's just legalizing corruption, and it's something that we need to change.
I feel like a lot of people, including myself, have gone a really long time feeling hopeless, feeling powerless. And so when I saw, Occupy Wall Street, I saw a potential for there to be a national conversation about this, and for people to really start coming out and cultivating power collectively, which is something that I haven't ever seen in my lifetime on this scale.
Societies like ours must reform the system or face devastation, and we're facing devastation.
If we go as we are going now, we're going in a very dark path that only means destruction and death for the whole planet.
People should be civically involved because the country is going through a transformation and people's living conditions and future is in jeopardy.
The more I began to study and read and explore various theoreticians, I had to read some of their works to understand what's really going on, the more kind of a mosaic of what's happening began to fall into place. Creative disposition is to live in a non-human way, even though you are nevertheless still, of course, a human being. When you have 90% of the economic growth in America in the last 30, 35 years has gone to little less than 10% of the population, you've got a systemic crisis on your hands. And more people are realizing correctly in the Occupy movements and elsewhere that the very foundations of American democracy are being undermined by this. And that's why this movement opens up a whole ability to discuss what is, I think, a deeper problem, which is a systemic underlying problem of the crisis of capitalism. I would say, however, that while it's good as a starting point to say, hey, look, 1% is making out like bandits, 99% is not, that's just a starting point to the discussion.